Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 2 a.m. because your brain won't stop thinking? The room is dark and quiet, but your mind is louder than ever, replaying memories, imagining future scenarios, analyzing every little detail of the day. In a world that finally slows down at night, some people's thoughts only speed up. But psychology says those late-night racing thoughts aren't random. They reveal a lot about a person's stress, creativity, and inner world. Let's break down the real psychology of people who think too much before sleeping. 1. Overactive mind at night. A racing mind bursting with ideas. People who overthink at bedtime often have brains that spark with creativity when the world is quiet. Research has found that highly intelligent or imaginative individuals struggle to sleep because their minds keep generating new ideas and connections. Psychologists note that when external distractions fade, an overactive imagination can take over. What feels like insomnia might actually be a brain that's wide awake with curiosity. It's a sign of a busy mind that doesn't have an off switch when it should. 2. Worries on replay. Lying in the dark, every concern from the day suddenly gets louder. Psychologists call this rumination, when your brain chews on the same worry over and over without reaching a solution. People who think too much at night often have higher anxiety, so their minds latch onto unfinished tasks, mistakes, or endless what-if scenarios. With no daytime distractions, those anxious thoughts run wild. It's not that they want to torture themselves. Their brain is desperately trying to solve problems and find control at a time when they should be unwinding. 3. Midnight introspection. Many nighttime overthinkers replay their day, or even their entire life in their head before bed. They dissect conversations, choices, and feelings with a fine-tooth comb. This habit of nightly self-review reveals a strong introspective streak. Psychologists talk about a need for cognition. Some people naturally love to analyze and reflect, even if it keeps them awake. Others have a perfectionist side, revisiting what they could have done better. In either case, their mind is searching for insight or self-improvement at the worst possible time, when they should be drifting off. 4. No off switch. Some minds simply don't power down on command. People who overthink at night often experience what's called cognitive hyperarousal. The brain stays in high gear even when the body is exhausted. They're tired but wired. If you've been rushing through a stressful day, your nervous system might still be revving at midnight. It becomes a vicious cycle. The more they can't sleep, the more they stress about not sleeping, which then keeps them awake even longer. Overthinkers can even train themselves to associate bedtime with active thinking. The brain starts treating midnight like it's time to solve puzzles instead of time to rest. 5. Craving midnight solitude. Ironically, many people who think too much before bed actually cherish those late hours. Why? It's the only time they truly get to themselves. Psychologists even have a term for delaying sleep to reclaim me time: revenge bedtime procrastination. After a day of work, social obligations, or constant stimulation, overthinkers crave that quiet window to decompress. They might lie awake on purpose, indulging in their imagination or deep thoughts, because it feels peaceful, until they realize it's 3 a.m. This desire for control over their own time keeps them up. They're literally trading sleep for a sense of freedom. So next time you catch yourself or someone you know lying awake overthinking, remember, it's not just random insomnia. That racing mind reveals a lot, maybe a creative brain, unresolved anxieties, a reflective soul, or a mind simply craving a break from the world's chaos. People who think too much before sleeping aren't crazy or broken. Their minds are responding to stress, curiosity, or needs that weren't met during the day. Understanding that is the first step toward balance. If you love exploring the psychology behind human behavior, hit subscribe now. Because on this channel, we don't just count sheep, we decode what runs deep in the human mind.